Hi everybody, my name's Neil Grant and I am the author of this novel, The Honeyman and The Hunter, which came out in 2019. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about the creation of this novel and my connection with the story and with the characters in it as well. So part of my family background is that my mother was born in India, and my grandmother and grandfather and my great-grandmother, and so I have a long family connection. They were part of British India, so part of the colonial time within that country. And I wanted to write a bit about somewhere that I travelled quite a bit and loved, but I didn't really want to write the colonial story. That's a fairly problematic piece of my history, but I did want to show my love for that country, and that it was actually part of my story as well. So I was looking at a way to sort of get into this story, and I'd actually moved up to the central coast of New South Wales and was living near a place called Patonga. And I remember going to Patonga for the first time, and it was set at the end of, or is still set at the end of the road, sort of at the mouth of the Hawkesbury River, and it's a beautiful little place. And was at the time I was first started writing, it was still quite sleepy. It's since had a big influx of sort of money and people from, I guess, from the sort of north shore of Sydney, who are able to come across the Hawkesbury quite easily on boats, and they have a whole lot of holiday places there. But it did have that slightly sleepy, out of time sort of feel to it. So I thought about setting a novel there and having it about a young Indian boy who goes to school in the local area, and who has, well, he's actually half Indian, half Australian. So his mother is from the Sundarbans area of India, near Calcutta, and his father is a fisherman, a local fisherman who's lived in, whose family is from Australia for generations. And sort of wanted to explore what it would mean to be, I guess, from two places at one time, and the difficulties that might bring. And it's also, I guess, a little bit about, it was around that time there was a little bit of violence directed against Indian students within Australia, and I just wanted to also talk a little bit about that sort of I don't know, racism within our country, and looking at it within this novel problematically. And if you read the novel, you'll know that Rudra, the young Indian Australian man, his dad is actually a racist, even though his son is half Indian, which is like quite strange. But in a way, it's sort of a metaphor for Australia at large, is that we are a multicultural society, and we shouldn't treat people who come from other places badly, and especially when they live here and they are Australian as well. So those are a couple of the themes I wanted to explore. I had been to India several times, but never been to the Sundarbans area, which is a sort of beautiful place. I'd read a lot about it. But thankfully in 2019, I managed to get over there. I went over to a festival called the Brahmaputra Literary Festival, and managed to do a trip to the Sundarbans to see if my research was actually like accurate in any way. And by and large it was. I got a few things wrong, but by and large it was fairly close to being the truth, as much as a novel can be. So that's basically a couple of little creation stories, I guess, for The Honeyman and The Hunter. I hope if you read the novel you enjoy it, and I hope that it sort of entices you to want to learn more about India and its culture and its people, and maybe go there one day. Who knows? All right, thank you.